Gentle smile, Carol.
I see. Now I'm very serious. Zoom in.
Come on.
It's a belting picture. Belting picture.
Lousy.
Belting.
Oh,
yeah, it's lovely. You put it on the computer.
Bloody start. Yeah.
Oh, you can turn around and it's fine.
Come on, get on with it, Walt.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Get up and walk out on me. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. You don't know it? Somebody's wrong, Fred. Wasn't me, who said it was me? Good evening. How lovely to be here. Well said. 2012. I can't get in my head 2012. It sounds funny. When you've lived most of your life in 1900 and something, 2012 seems funny. 2011, I remember all sorts of things happened last year. I turned 78, 2011. And I got out of the shower that morning, and as I stood in front of the full-length mirror, I thought, you are 78. Head, you're 78. Arms, you're 78. Body, you're 78. And legs, you're 78. And as I looked down, I thought, and if you lived, you would have been 78. (2011). Prince Charles came to the northeast where I live in Durham, just outside Durham City, a little village called Sherburn Village. Sherburn Village. Prince Charles came, it was the middle of summer, August, it was sweltering and he was wearing a fur hat. Somebody said, why the fur hat, sir? He said, well, it's Camilla's idea. This morning as I was leaving home, she said, where are you off to today, darling? I said, I'm going to Sherburn Village. She said, Sherburn Village? Where the fuck? That's what she said. 2011, my old pal lost his wife. My pal, sadly last year, lost his wife. Or a card game, that was. He said, the Undertaker, all I want on the stone is a very simple, poignant line, but she was dying. Just that. But she was dying. Well, when he saw the stone when it was finished, it read, but she was thin. He was furious on a paper that you've left the E off. He's an E on then, you've left it off. The Undertaker says, no problem, it'll be done overnight. Come tomorrow and have a look at it. He went back the following day, they put the E on. Now it read, he, but she was thin. All sorts of funny things happened, I think, last year. Joe Frazier died. I remember watching the news on the Sky News, you know, the way that piece of thing comes along the water, runs along, and it said on, ex-heavyweight champion Joe Frazier dies under suspicious circumstances. Police are grilling George Foreman. My wife said she wanted a George Formby grill. quiet now, again. Cheetah died last year. Tarzan's monkey, it was the original one, was 80-year-old.
Yeah.
Cheetah was really great to watch Cheetah. And they were great films in those days, weren't they? Yeah. Eh? I'm going to tell you we saw. And they always had us believing that the animals were talking. I remember Cheetah and Jane were in the tree house, and Tarzan was out hunting. And while he was away, these men came and they grabbed Jane and they took her away. And when Tarzan came back, it was just Cheetah in the tree house. Cheetah, where Jane? Cheetah was a clever monkey. Cheetah could have been on any club committee. And he was doing that. And we're supposed to believe that Cheetah is telling Tarzan, then take Jane. How do you monkey go? Skippy was on the telly just the other week. It made millions of pounds, Skippy. I remember one picture where a little lad and Skippy walking on the cliff tops, and the little lad fell over the cliffs and broke his leg at the bottom of the cliffs. He's lying there with a broken leg, and the young chuck and their Skippy looking over the cliff. Shouts up to him, down. Go and tell me that, Skippy! His dad was in the helicopter. His dad was all in that bleeding helicopter. I never saw it off the bottom of the helicopter. What's happened, Skippy? All over the cliff, I just Skippy. Skippy told him. I saw a German picture. The Germans came to this village in France. By the time the Germans got in the village, nobody was in sight. All the people had hidden from the Germans. Just a pig was walking down the street. And the Germans grabbed the pig and then put the pig in the police station and started to interrogate the pig. German officer asking the pig where the people were. Where are the people? The pig said, German was furious. Do you have ways of making you pork? I will ask you one final time, where are the people? The pig said, that was me doing it, that was the pig. You heard that? The dirty swine. Hey, here we are. Ginger McCain died, remember him, fellas? Only trained Red Room, didn't he? One of the best trainers we ever had in the country. Not like some of them. Oh, some of them were shysters. I was at the races one day and I was watching a trainer feeding a horse. And just then the Duke of Gloucester, who was clerk of the course, came along. He says, what are you doing, my man? You're not giving that horse stimulants? No, no, my lord. Just sugars. Ordinary sugars. I'll have one, sir. Sugar. Have one, sir. Duke of Gloucester had the sugar. Good. Carry on, just sugar. Best of luck with the race. Thank you, my lord. He says to the jockey, hold it back because it's a very strong horse. You've got no worries at all. Hold it back till the last furlong. On the last furlong, let it go. You're unbeatable. Anything passes you, it'll be me or the Duke of Gloucester. What else happened in 2011? Oh, it's a funny word to say. It starts with a T and an S, doesn't it? The tsunami. The tsunami was in Japan. All the floods and all the trouble. You see, we must be the softest nation on God's earth, aren't we? No wonder we have the SAS. Softest chap. We are. We are. After all these bloody Japanese, it's like the iPad, all those people, what they did was, when they had trouble, who was first in the queue to help? The British. Sniffer dogs, search parties, we were there. Japanese soldier returns home from the war. His wife and children wait to greet him, she speaks first. Honourable husband, honourable wife and children, happy to bleed honourable husband and father home safely from the war. Japanese soldier walks straight up to the wife, bang, hit her right on the nose. She staggered back in amazement. Why does honourable husband hit honourable wife? Because honourable husband fighting in the war here. Dishonourable wife go with blicky soldier. Northumberland for the leer. You go with Geordie soldier while I fight in the war. Honourable husband, I know, go with Geordie soldier. We tell you that, pet. I didn't even understand that one. What else did we say? Am I alright? I'm alright. Got to be careful, Judith, just like my wife. Don't step on too long, Walter. Wives. Now hit the subject, I'm going off astray. Wives. She was funny. She would always want reassurance. They always want reassurance when they're going out. She used to say things like, does this dress make me look fat, sweetheart? I said, of course not, darling. It's your big tits and your fat arse that makes you look. And I asked for her hand in marriage. I remember the day I met her. I live just outside of Durham City now, and it was Durham City. I was walking down the high street, and there was this lovely little lass looking in the shop window, picking her teeth. Then she went in and bought them. And the next time I saw her, it was at the local dance, the local hop in the welfare hall. And I got up to dance. I said, can I take you home, pet? She said, it won't do you any good, because I'm on my menstrual cycle. I said, I can follow you on my motorbike. Oh dear. Oh, I tell you what, before I go, I'm going to tell you this. What I saw on the television in 2011, I never ever thought I would see in my lifetime. And I think you might think the same, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about. On the telly, a program called Designer Vagina. Can everybody see it?
Yeah.
Hey, it was on, trimming them.
I turned it off.
Trim the rough bits off. With shears, like doing a garden hedge. Or bigger shears. A friend of mine had it done, this woman, she had it done. She went in, she said to the surgeon, now I want this done, but I want no one ever to know that I've had it done. It's the matter with your discuss cases. So coming round at the operation, she saw on the bedside table 3 roses. She was furious. She thought 3 people at least know about this, because the 3 get well roses. She was furious with this. He said, settle down, Michael, settle down. The first rose is from me to wish you well. The second rose is from the nurse who assisted in the operation. And the third rose is from the man upstairs in the burns unit, thanking you for his new ears. You're in a nice hotel. I'm across the road, round the back of the campus. I'm in the Calypso. Ellen over there this week. Ellen put a bloke out, peeing in the pool. He was furious. Peeing in the pool, he can't put me out for that. They all do it, all of them. Not off the diving board. They put chemicals in the pool, in the Calypso. If anybody goes in there, don't be careful. because there's chemicals in the pool that shows if you do a pee in the pool. The chemical, if a man does it, it goes blue. If a woman does it, it goes red. I saw a couple diving the other day, swam up the pool, looked like the red arrows. And I think it's getting sleazy, but the Benidorm. You know, they big pockets and bloody thieves all over the place, and the women on the streets. I couldn't get into the hotel door. She said, "Hola, senor. Would you like to sleep with me tonight for 50 euros?" I said, "I'm not very tired, pet, but I could use the money." Two nuns break down in the car and they're waiting for the tow truck. While they're waiting for the tow truck, these yobbos come along and they start shaking the car. One nun says to the other, "You know, Mother Superior, you would think they would realise that we are women of God." Mother Superior said, "Sister Mary, wind the window down and show them your cross." She went, "Piss off, you bastard." So I've got to go because there's a lot of great singers, eh? There's some great singers getting in here tonight, don't they? Every night here, I've been coming for the last 3 years, I think. And these two lovely people, aren't they? So they do a great job. Sadly, there is a little faux pas here. You see, you're going to sit down. See, in our business, I'm retired now. When you're in show business, no matter how you're feeling in the house, with your family, whatever's happening, any troubles, when you go out there on the floor, you've got to be bright and bouncy and forget about your troubles. You can't tell people your troubles. Sadly, that's what's happening. Sadly, it seems that Judas is thinking that Fred is flagging in the bedroom stairs. So much so, it's all right, Fred, don't worry about it, son. The only Fred were in the metallic age. Silver in the hair, gold in the teeth, but not enough lead in the pencil. See, Judith took Fred to a bull farm, thinking if he sees the bulls mating with the cows, he might raise an idea in his head, or wherever. And there was a conductor tour. The man was saying, "This is a champion bull. This bull can mate 50 times a year." Judah said, "Do you hear that, Fred? Every week. Once a week, every week." Fred says, "Let the man talk. This bull is a champion bull. It can mate 100 times a year." Judah says, "Do you hear?" Beside herself, Judah. "Twice a week, Fred." Fred says, "Listen to the man. This bull is a champion of champions. This bull can mate 200 times a year." And before Judith could open her mouth, Fred leaned over and said, "Ask him if it was the same cow." Okay, so to nobody, till somebody loves to you. Don't know nobody till somebody cares. You may possess the world and all its gold. A gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world is still the same, you never change it. As long as the sun shines above
you there from John. Thank you very much, Mike.